Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. Here we've got a problem to do with money. So the key bits of information in the question, you're told that Layla buys 500 grams of mushrooms and 1¼ kilograms of carrots. Up here in the box, you're told mushrooms are £3.20 for 1 kilogram and carrots are 60p for 1 kilogram. Now you've got to use this information and make sure you look at your units carefully because this is in pounds, this is in pence, and your final answer down here needs to be in pounds. So you need to think about how you're writing your answer so the answer can finally be written in pounds. You're told that she pays with a £5 note and you've got to work out how much change does she get. Now on the left hand side it says show your method. That means any working out you do, you need to write in this big box here and then write your final answer in the smaller box. This will give you 2 marks in the exam. The key facts. You need to know that 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So here you've got 1 kilogram in both of these, but here you've got 500 grams. So you've got to work out what you have to do to work out the cost for 500 grams using this fact here that 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. You need to know that a quarter means divide by 4. So to find a quarter of something, you need to divide the number by 4. And you can use the bus stop method to do that, or you can halve the number and halve it again. You also need to know that £1 is 100 pence. So for every pound, you've got 100 pennies. And your answer is going to be written in pounds, so make sure you convert your answer into pounds. Press pause, have a go at working out the answer, and then press play when you've worked out how much change you should get. Fantastic work, so hopefully you've managed to work out how much change Layla has. So to start with, we're going to look at the fact that we've got 500 grams. Now we know that 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So to get from 1,000 to 500, you have to halve it or divide by 2. So that means I've got ½ kilogram. So I've got to halve my £3.20. So we know 500 grams is ½ kilogram. So I've got to do my £3.20 divided by 2. Now 3, you should know that half of 3 is 1.5 or £1.50. You could break that down further and think half of 2 is 1 and half of 1 is 0.5. Add them together to give you 1.5. But most students should be able to tell you that half of 3 is 1.5 and half of 0.2 is 0.1. So we've got 1.5 plus 0.1, which is going to be 1.6 or £1.60 for mushrooms. Once I know the mushrooms are £1.60, I've now got to work out the cost for the carrots. Now I've got 1 kilogram, which is 60p, plus an extra quarter of a kilogram. So I've got to work out a quarter of 60. So to find a quarter of 60, I've got to do 60 divided by 4. Now you can use the bus stop, or remember that to divide by 4 is the same as halving and halving again. So half of 60 is 30, half of 30 is 15, so 60 divided by 4 is 15. Once we know 15 is 1/4 and 1 kilogram is 60, I need to add together these two numbers to work out 1¼ So 60 plus 15 is going to give you 75 pence for the carrots. Now remember, our answer has got to be in pounds. So we've got to convert this 75p in terms of pounds. So if we divide that by 100, take all the digits 2 places to the right. So the 7 moves to the ones and then moves to the tenths column. The 5 moves to the tenths column and then the hundredths column. So I've got 0.75. That is the cost for my carrots. Now we're told she pays with a £5 note. So we need to work out how much she's spent so far on mushrooms and carrots. So I need to add together these two numbers here that I've just worked out. 0 plus 5 is 5. 6 plus 7, now 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So carry the 1 and put the 3 underneath. And the decimal point goes in line. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So I've got £2.35 spent on the carrots and the mushrooms. She pays with £5 note. Now £5 is 5 or 5.00. So I can add as many zeros as I like afterwards and it's still the same number. But for money, I want the £5 and then I want the pence. So the pence will go up to 99 pence here. So we've got 00. So £5 is 5.00. I'm going to subtract £2.35. Now I've always start on the right hand side. 0 take away 5 I can't do. So then I need to borrow from here, but there's nothing to borrow from. So I have to go all the way over to the 5 to borrow from the 5, and I make this a 4. So I can put a 10 in here. Now I've got something to borrow from, so I can cross the 10 out and make it a 9. And I've got a 1 in here, so I've now got a 10 take away a 5, which is 5. 9 take away 3 is 6. Decimal point goes in the middle. 4 take away 2 is 2, so the decimal point stays put. So your answer is £2.65, and that will give you your second mark. You'll get 1 mark for showing what you've done. If you make a mistake, you will get the 1 mark. To get the full 2 marks, you need to get the correct answer. Give yourself a big tick if you got that correct. Well done. The mark scheme on this question shows up to 2M, which means up to 2 method marks. You get 2 marks for getting the answer of £2.65. You get 1 mark for doing the correct method, but making a mistake at some point. If you wrote down the answer £2.35 or 235p, you will get 1 mark for getting that part. If you misread the question, that is not allowed. So you will not get any marks if you wrote down the wrong values in the question. You will get 1 mark for seeing the number 265, 265p, or 2,65 with an appropriate method. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.